In this video we will discuss disclosure information from Topic 1 Role of Actuary. Learning outcome. In this subtopic you will be able to explain the task of an actuary, describe the areas involving actuarial knowledge, know how to apply basic actuarial knowledge. What is disclosure information? Information that provided by actuary, so that interested parties cannot obtain otherwise.
Industrial applications.
Because of that, the insurance company will have enough money set aside to meet claims when they become payable. How to calculate profit. Profit equals premium plus investment, benefits plus expenses plus reserves. Actuaries come up with a single figure to serve two purposes. First, prudential goal of being reasonably confident of holding enough money. Second, information goal of realistically estimating profit earned. Example of data disclosure. This is the graph of Actuary's Climate Index. The independent variable of the graph are new method by season, new method 5-year average and previous method 5-year average. The dependent variable of the graph is reference period. The profit an insurance company reports in any year is affected by how much it sets aside at the end of the year to cover its liabilities. If the liabilities are understated, the profits will look good at first, but eventually when the true costs emerge, the profits will be depressed, and indeed can turn into large losses. This would be very unfortunate for anyone who had relied on the reported profits, for example deciding to invest in the company. To improve the quality of disclosure, regulators may require insurance liabilities. This will particularly apply for life insurance business, and for types of non-life insurance business where there is a lot of uncertainty about the amount and timing of the outstanding claim payments. In many cases the actuary's role will not be set down in regulation, but the organization that is disclosing financial information will choose to have an actuary involved for its own good management and so that third parties can have confidence in the information. The accounting profession has standards for the disclosure of financial information, which actuaries must take into consideration, as well as legislative requirements and standards. Actuaries have an obligation to disclose an appropriate level of information regarding the model upon which they are relying. This disclosure obligation is not just confined to the actuary's client and can extend to another actuary. First example, in circumstances where Actuary A is advising the corporate sponsor of a pension scheme, they may also have a duty of reasonable disclosure to Actuary B who is advising the scheme's trustees. This might arise, in particular, where the corporate sponsor is seeking the support of the trustees for a funding approach based upon a particular model or set of assumptions. Second example, in a situation where Actuary provides advice in connection with an insurance valuation, which is then scrutinized by Actuary B, who is employed by a regulator or auditor, Actuary B may then give advice on the validity of the valuation. It is important, in circumstances such as these, that Actuary A, on request, discloses an appropriate level of information about the model. Actuary B needs to be in a position to understand the basis of the model, to advise their own client or employer on the appropriateness of Actuary A's analysis and assumptions. Actuaries should note that these circumstances do not pertain to all uses of models, only when the principals of the two actuaries intend to reach a mutual understanding of the subject being modeled. Here are some websites and book where you can refer to for more information. That's all from these slides. Thank you and hope you will learn something.